Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in again. Today I wanted to talk to you about manifestation because I feel that there are some points misunderstood about manifesting in general, and that I feel might be blocking some of you out there of manifesting correctly. I know that it's all been written in books, so you basically already know the basics about manifestation. But there are some points that I feel like some people don't put enough mind on, so that's why it doesn't always work for them. So here's two things that are very important. I think the main thing that is extremely important is being thankful for what you already have. Especially if you want to manifest something, start being grateful for what is all the elements that are already in your life that will make the manifestation work better. I'll explain that later, but mainly it's just being grateful for what you have. So make yourself aware of what you already have: friends, friendship, family, people who love you, a roof over your head, food on your table. I mean, there's a lot of things we can be grateful for. So that's one of the main things, is like really putting your mind out there on what you are grateful for generates very good energy to as a basis for manifestation. And the second part is basically the most important part, is because we all know energy follows our attention. So where do you have your attention on? This means, for example, I think one of the biggest examples or the most known manifestations are: I want to have a good relationship or a loving relationship. So people start doing this, like, I want to manifest that, I want to manifest that. But in the meantime, they're manifesting that, but in the meantime, their attention is concentrated on how lonely they feel. So basically their whole attention and the whole energy goes into the loneliness, and they can't come out of that hole. So what you do is basically try to find out what kind of emotions would a loving relationship bring you, and where do you find those emotions in your day-to-day life today. And if you don't have them in your day-to-day life, how can you create them in your day-to-day life? This means, I think a good example for that is, you want to have a loving relationship. So start looking for loving relationships you already have. Meaning, do you have a loving relationship with your parents, with your siblings, with your friends, with your co-workers, with all the people around you? Do you have, or even animals if you have pets? So where do you already have it today? And if not, where can you find it? Because I mean, you always have family or friends, and if you don't feel that there's a lot of love in that friendship, what can you do to create it in those friendships? So basically that's the connection to being grateful for things, because on one hand you find the things where you already have the emotion. Another good example is, for example, a lot of you go like, yeah, but why can't I manifest winning the lottery? That's basically manifesting the money, and you're thinking about the money, and you're thinking about that you don't have the money. But manifesting money doesn't mean that you're going to win the lottery. What does it mean? What does manifesting money for you mean? Usually, if you start looking at the emotional part, it's going to give you comfort, it's going to give you security, it's going to give you, happiness maybe. For some people it really does mean happiness. But in putting those things together, how do you have them in your life at the moment? And then you're going to find out the security. How am I going to get the security into my life? How am I going to be more secure of my life if I'm always in the fear of losing money or of not having enough money? So you know what I mean? You're kind of like in the energy of the fear and in the energy of not having it. And that's what you're going to get. So you have to get yourself out of the fear, overcome the fear, and say that. Go be in the security already. And you're going to see it's going to start to flow. You're going to stop thinking about, oh my God, I need to get more money. I need to get another job. I already have 5 jobs. I need another one to get rid of the whole thing. So that's the thing, because on one hand, you try to get into the energy, and then you're going to see that sometimes, if you look at the emotional part, there are going to be moments where you find yourself blocked by a fear or maybe another emotion, because there's also pain and grief, and there's a lot of emotions that can hurt and that can block us from manifesting something correctly. So you have to look at those emotions, see how you can overcome those so that you can finally manifest, so that you can let go and go and be the creative, divine person that you are meant to be. So yeah, that was my thoughts on manifestation. If you have any more questions or comments, just post them below. I'll be happy for that. Thanks a lot for watching today, and have a good day. And please, please keep on being marvelous. Thank you. Bye-bye.